Hey guys, I'm so sorry it's been a while. I have been really busy with school and work and practice, so things have just been really, really hectic lately. And once again, I'm still recording from my computer. I did get my laptop fixed though, but I'm just being lazy and I don't feel like doing all that. And it's just so much easier for me to just record from my desktop. But, anyways, today I want to talk to you guys about a little bit about braces, my treatment, and then I'm going to talk to you about the importance of wearing your elastics. So, for me, I have been in treatment approximately 14 months, so a little over a year. And when I started out, my teeth weren't just terribly awful. Like some people I've seen, I'll be looking like, damn, your grill fucked. Like your shit, whoa. So I wasn't like that, but my teeth were they weren't necessarily really crooked or anything like that. Like my teeth were actually fairly straight. It was more my bite. Like I had a really, really bad cross bite. But I didn't have to have any like extractions or anything like except for my wisdom teeth. That was the only thing. And yeah, so I've been in treatment about 14 months and I am hopefully about 9 months away from getting them off. But I want to talk to you guys about the importance of wearing your elastic if that is a part of your orthodontic plan. It is, I can't stress enough how important it is to wear your bands. And I know it's hard because it's hard for me. I'm in school and I play sports and stuff like that. So a lot of the times, like I'm like, oh my god, and people are always. I have a big mouth, and when I talk, like you could just see all in my mouth, and people are always like, oh my god, you have really nice teeth, and they're like always in my mouth. So when I have these bands in, it just makes it that more obvious and that more, that I have braces in my mouth. So it's more of a reason for people to be like, but yeah, it's really important. And for those of you, and braces are very, very expensive. And for those that, I'm under my parents' insurance, so I'm blessed, because I'm broke. I'm a starving student. I ain't got no money. I wouldn't be able to afford braces if my life depended on it. Well, right now, obviously, I'm in school, so I wouldn't be able to afford these on my own. So, in order for you to get the, I guess, bang for your buck, especially those who are on like a payment plan, and even if your parents are, paying like out of pocket and you don't have good dental insurance to cover this, it is so important for you to do everything that is required of you to do in your treatment plan. You can't just, if you're supposed to wear, elastic bands or whatever you call them, if you're supposed to do that, wear them. And I know it's hard because, like I said, you don't see the progress as fast with wearing elastics as you will when you have the braces, because within a few weeks you start to see a change, especially if you have gaps or stuff like that, the like obvious stuff that braces fix. You can see that like within a couple of weeks, and so that gives you like that incentive, like, yes, my smile is changing, my teeth are getting straighter, the whole woo-wah. So I get that. But especially, most people like me who are in braces, they usually have to wear elastics because they usually have issues with straightening of the teeth, and they have like crossbite issues, crossbite, underbite, overbite. They usually come in a like order like that. You either have like crooked teeth and a crossbite, or overbite and crooked teeth. So they usually go hand in hand. And most people who go through orthodontic treatment at some point during their treatment, they're gonna have to wear bands. And your even if you have a really good orthodontist, if they see that you're being defiant and not really wearing your bands, they're not really going to push you, because as long as they're getting their money, it's like, okay, hey, we told you to wear the bands. If we see you're not wearing, we're not your parents. We're not, we're going to tell you, hey, you need to wear them. But if you don't, it's kind of on you. But I will say that I have seen a drastic difference in my bite from the time that I started, because I don't have I have pictures of me before I went into treatment, but you can't really tell, like most, like to the naked eye, and people who aren't experienced with, they would look at pictures of me and be like, oh wow, like you can't even tell. But every time I went to the dentist, or once I got like the orthodontic consultation, they were like, "Oh wow, like your bite is like all the way like over to the side," and you can still kind of tell now when I bite. So I'll let you guys see how you can see this. Oh wait, this side. I'm sorry. This side is kind of how your bite should be, and then this side over here kind of goes under. And it was a lot worse, like I said, before I went into treatment. Like before I went in, it was like kind of, it was like, I'm trying to, that's weird. I'm sorry. um, it was, yeah, it was like off to the side, like really bad. And like I said, most people couldn't tell, um, unless you were really, really paying attention, or unless you were an orthodontist or a dentist or had some kind of experience, then you could really tell. Especially like when I bite, when you go to the dentist and they clean your teeth and they tell you to bite so they can kind of see how your bite is. Mine was really, really off. It was off probably about 6 centimeters, and now I just did like a consultation with an oral surgeon, and they're not going to do the surgery. They're going to hold off on it, because he said you're only off like a little bit right now. So I went, just from being really diligent with wearing my elastics, I went from 6, and now like I'm about and then I went from 6 to 4. And when I went to the oral surgeon, like he told me I was only about 2. He's like, cause you're only off like a little bit. Well, like I said, when I first started, I was off about 6. So it does help. And like I said, I know that it's hard because you don't see the progress right away, and then you're just like, oh my god, like what the hell? Like I don't see like what the point is of wearing this. It looks stupid. I look like I should be riding the short yellow bus. I got these bands in my mouth. And now, at first I was really insecure with it, because I was just like, this is so ugly. Like I don't want to have these bands in my mouth, because like I said, people already stare at me, and I hate being stared at, because for one, I'm really tall for a girl. I play sports, and then like I said, I have this really big mouth, and then people are always staring at my mouth, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what are you looking at? But now I just kind of accepted it, and just I have fun with it now. Like how you see right now, like I have the colored bands in, and I try to, like my friends when they see me, they're always like, "You're so always so like color coordinated with your bands." Like they always like match what you have on. My school colors are like green and gray, and so I try to like match my elastics, and I do different colors and stuff like that. So now, I just try to have fun with it, because I have to wear them, and I have to wear them all the time. Like I'm only supposed to take them out when I eat. And for the most part, I'm fairly good with wearing my bands. Like I try to wear them as much, like I sleep in them. I wear them all day long. If they pop, I even carry like a bag of them with me in my purse. And if you don't want to be all like bold with the colors and stuff like that, they do have just like the plain ones, so you can just put those in. They have clear ones, and then they have the color ones, obviously, and then they have like some ones that are like tannish colors. So they have a little bit of color to them, but not too much. But then they also have like the clear ones. So you can ask for those. I don't. Some orthodontists though don't carry like colored bands, because one of my friends, where she goes, she's like, oh, that sucks, because we don't like they don't have color bands where I go. But I have a really good orthodontist. They're just awesome where I go. Like my doctor is really good, and the people in the clinic, they're always like really fun and stuff like that. So I'm lucky to have a really good team of orthodontists and their whatchamacallit, their people who work in there or whatever. So yeah, like I said, it's really important. And please just try to wear them. If you're supposed to wear them because it's going to benefit you. Whether you can see it at the time or not, it will benefit you in the long run. And if you guys have any questions for me that I can answer, if you want to know any more, if you're about to go into treatment and you're just a little nervous and want some insight on it, I can definitely do that. So just drop your questions in the comments below, or you can just inbox me if that's what you're more comfortable with doing. And I guess to my next video, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.